opportunity to partner with the Virginia Department of Corrections and Harold Clark. He said, Chloe, what are you going to do differently? So I took another one of my ex-offender friends who spent 18 years in prison. We go into the prisons and we form these PSAs. So I had the opportunity to meet David Baldwin in October of 2015. It was actually 5 that day, and 2 of the men have life in prison. And I met David. David is an aspiring fashion designer, clothes, casual, elegant clothes, shoes. He saved all of his money while he was in prison. And I got a call on December 28th because the public service announcements are running on our Radio 1 radio stations. So I got a call, Gilbert from KLM. Hey, Gilbert. Gilbert said, I got somebody who wants to speak to you. We have been talking about you. I said, who is that? And he gets on the phone, sound just like the PSA. Hi, Chloe, this is David Baldwin. And I was so excited, but emotional all at the same time, because some of our good people will spend the rest of their lives in prison. Ladies and gentlemen, here's David Baldwin.
How y'all doing today? I said, how y'all doing today? That's what I like. Like you said, my name is David Baldwin. I'm from Newport News. I know a lot of y'all like Newport News. What is he doing in Richmond? Well, actually, this is the second week I ever been in Richmond. Like I said, I don't know anyone in Richmond. Like no one in here, no one nowhere in Richmond. So everything is new to me. I just finished doing 7.5 years. I've been out for 2 weeks now. I got on the 28th. I got locked up for, you can give it up to me. I got locked up. I've been on and off locked up as a juvenile. I've been in Bon Air, Beaumont. I did 2.5 years up there. And it's just been a struggle. It's been a struggle. And I just want to give it up. First, I want to give it to my mother, all our mothers out here. Let's give it up for our mothers. Because without you, you know what I'm saying, we wouldn't be here. I first want to say, I just want to thank Ms. Clovia, the chief, and different people that's here to just make this all together today. So let's give it up for them too. Now I'm kind of nervous right now because I don't know anybody in this room. You know what I'm saying? Then it's like you got chiefs, police, and everything in here, and it's kind of, you know what I'm saying? Them back there, I don't know if they're gonna jump on me or what. Nah, I'm just messing around. But now I just want to talk to the youth for right now. I just want to talk to the youth. Because, like I said, I'm 26 now, and I've been in the system for a long time. And I just want to let you know that, like you see on the TV and different things like that, it's just like that. It's just like that. You got guys getting raped. You got guys doing all the things that you think eating bad. What changed my life really is because for the whole 7.5 years, not one person I knew from the outside contacted me. Not one person from the outside. Did nobody send me no mail? Did nobody send me no cash? Did nobody do nothing for me? So with me having this mindset, I'm like, okay, I'm by myself. I'm lonely. You know what I'm saying? I'm against the world. So sometimes, like I said, sometimes the only person I thought that knew me, I was here, was God and my cellmate. That's right. So I started getting belief, reading the Bible, but like for real, pushing it to the side because like it's boring. I'll be honest. At the time, I was like, it's boring. You know what I'm saying? Pushing to the side. So I just started, I was in a hole one day. Got to fighting. And it was a picture of Rihanna on the wall. Like half of her body. So I had a pen in there, so I just kept looking at it, so I just wanted to see what the rest would look like on it. So I got on the wall, start drawing on the legs, drawing the heels and stuff like that. So I started drawing, I'm like, oh, that look nice. So you got me now, I got grievance forms, request forms, and I'm just drawing shoes and drawing females. Nothing urban, wedding gowns, stuff you see on red carpet. Right. That's where you're gonna see me unplugged in David Emil. Y'all look out for David Emil. Right. But anyway, I just started designing and the things just started looking nice. So I just said, I'm gonna do this. This is what I'm gonna do. Yeah. And when I was in there, I said, since nobody had my back, I'm gonna have my own back. I'm gonna take care of self. And that's what I'm telling y'all youngins right now. You gotta take care of yourself. Get yourself together. I stayed in there for my last 4 years. I said, since nobody's there, I'm gonna save my money. I didn't go to commissary to get no stamps, to get no food, soups, or anything like that to make swoles, none of that. I saved every dime I could. I saved about $3,000. And that's a lot coming from penitentiary. So here I am right here in Richmond. They just dropped me, they shipped me to Richmond because they didn't want me to go back out to Newport News. When I was at Newport News, I used to sell guns. And what landed me in here was it was a gun transaction that went bad. And now I did a little 7.5 years, boom. I did my time. But since then, when I was doing my time, I got certified in genie lift. I got certified in forklift. I got certified. I got my CRC. I've been to college. I'm now currently getting my social degree. So what I'm saying to you right now is all the guys has been where I've been. And to the ones that hasn't been where I've been, you don't want to be there. I'm trying to tell you, you don't want to be there at all. Like, it's so lonely. Like, it's like today, I still feel the same way lonely, but I'm taking one day at a time. You know what I'm saying? You gotta take one day at a time. You gotta take one day at a time. Me just come home, like I said, I've only been home 2 weeks. I got a job already. I work at McDonald's. It's the same guy that said I would never work in fast food. The same guy was like, no, I'm not doing none of that. You know what I'm saying? Now, I'm used to the jewelry, I'm used to all that, but I can't do that, you know what I'm saying? Because I got a goal now, I got a goal in mind. So, yeah, I work at McDonald's, on the Midlothian, I think it's the Midlothian and whatnot. So, if y'all come through, you know what I'm saying? Say what up. I'm on the register. So I have a car. I started making payments to get my license back. Right now I'm at KLM, that shout out to KLM, Kingdom of Life Ministries. It's an adjustment, you know what I'm saying? Everything's new. I know the people looking at me crazy because I was taking pictures while I'm on the Escalade. We was in there. I'm like, well, I've never been on the Escalade, you know what I'm saying? So I'm like, oh man. So basically everything is an adjustment to me. I'm not gonna take that much time or anything like that, but I just want to tell the youngest, man, them guys that you think that's your friend, you know what I'm saying, at the end of the day, you know what I'm saying, when you get into them tough situations, they not there. They not sending you no money, they not sending you no mail, they not coming to see you, they not doing none of that. So I'm trying to tell y'all right now, man, before you go down the same, you know what I'm saying, the same road I went through. Like, it's so much pain and so much, like, it's discomforting. It's like so uncomfortable, like it's like you in this small room and it's like nobody in here knows you, there's no fresh air, anything. So you gotta, it's crazy, man. I'm just trying to tell y'all youngers, it's crazy. You don't want to take that path. You see all the guys is with you, you shake, y'all dapping each other up, got your pants low, and you chilling at his crib and everything like that. He seemed like you got your back. But I'm trying to tell you, man, when it's hard times, they gone. You know what I'm saying? They ask you for money right now, different things like that. They ain't got your back. I'm trying to tell y'all right now, they ain't got your back. So listen to your mothers, listen to your fathers, listen to the grandmothers, the big mamas, and all that that's right there. It's got your back right now. Because at the end of the day, they're the only ones that got your back. They're the only ones that got your back. And see, I'm telling you this, even coming from a place where me and my mother, and anybody in my family, nobody reached out to me when I was locked up. You know what I'm saying? Nobody. It's like they didn't see no potential in me. So I'm gonna tell you real quick to the parents, be there for your kids. Be there for your kids. I'm talking about be there for them. It's crazy because like you say you got a little kid and he's played J-League football or whatnot. You know what I'm saying? You there for him and different things like that. Then you see the potential in him. So now you see him going to high school. So now he's playing varsity and different things like that. So now you still see the potential. So now he's in college. You steady there because you see the potential in him. But it's so crazy, because what about the kids that you don't see no potential in? Ain't nobody there for them. You know what I'm saying? Ain't nobody there for them. And you got churches and different things like that, but you know what I'm saying? A church can't do but so much. So what I'm saying is be there for your kids. Be there for your kids. Love them no matter what. Even when they bad, even when they act up and different things like that, because we're going to go through things. And like I said, be there for your kids. With that,
Is everything good? For real, for real. So everything's good. Nobody's being bullied. Somebody's being bullied? Nobody. Who's being bullied? Who knows someone is being bullied right now? All right, we're going to talk about it. Because I'm not going to let y'all walk away and then y'all going to have different conversations and be misled. All right, who knows someone being bullied?
Jamaica. John Marshall High School.
I lost a friend of mine who's been bullied, and she been bullied because she had pigment on her skin. And all my life, my grandparents, which I want to give all the grandparents out here a round of applause. Without you guys, without support. My grandmother have always told me that I had a good heart, and I'm a motivated speaker. I help teams also. And my advice out here is that if you don't have parents that support you, or you don't have nobody to support you, that you should go to somebody that would support you, and then somebody that, will help you out, because it doesn't make no sense for these little kids to be dying like this and to be getting shot and beat up for no reason, because they didn't ask to come in this world.
That's right.
They didn't wake up and say, oh, I'm gonna go to school and I don't have no shoes, no Jordans, or no clothes, so while I'm sitting here being accused of something that I don't have, that I should be abused, I should go home and commit suicide or homicide, hanging myself. And next thing you know, I'm living this life where I'm trying to, tell my mother and parents, I just want to say that you guys should open up to your children, because they didn't ask to be in this world. You guys should sit down and listen to what they guys say.
Elementary school, and I didn't get the opportunity to go to the IB program, so I went to Thompson, which was my zone school. And being at Thompson, I felt like the education there didn't challenge me. It was easy. I had to sit back. I didn't have to go home and do homework like other students. I got to chill. Then I finally got accepted into Mackey Walker, and there I'm not respected as a student because of the color of my skin. Wow. They expect me to be loud and angry and dumb, basically, because I'm a black female. That's right. And in order for that to change, we must change the education system here in Richmond and change how black students go to school, because I can't get an education, they can't get an education, because we're already being discriminated before we even open our mouths, and that's just not fair.
Yeah. All right? So our educators, we want y'all to listen up. Come on, teens, I need you to speak up. Where?
Hi, I'm Kelly, and I actually go to Virginia State. I graduated from Meadowbrook High School, and growing up for me was kind of hard, not only being black, but being dark-skinned. And it's like, I've always gotten teased, oh, well, you're not light-skinned, you're not this, or you're dark and have long hair. Yes, not to be rude, but this is my hair, natural. And it's like, they don't believe that dark skin can have long, pretty hair, or just be pretty in general. And it's like, every single time I get a compliment, oh, you're a pretty dark skin. Why can't I just be pretty? It doesn't matter what color you are beautiful regardless. So it doesn't matter if you're light skin, dark skin, brown skin, whatever you are, just remember you are beautiful in your own way. It does not matter what anybody else says, oh, you're ugly, you're this. No, you're not. It doesn't matter if your parents don't tell you you're beautiful. I'm telling you you're beautiful, because you are in your own way, inside and out.
You know what? That is a good point. Parents, I know I've heard parents say, girl, don't you go out there. You're going to be black when you come in. That's not good. That is not good at all. Because see, she made it through, because it sounds like she had a strong mother and father. There are a lot of our girls struggling with the color. Women are bleaching their skin. Okay? So, regardless of whatever color your child is or someone that you're involved with, that is the color, and they are a blessing. Because guess what? You mess around, you will have a dead dark girl in a grave, and we're going to see how you feel then. So please, parents, you have got to stop speaking negative or what you think is a negative. That's just me. I have a daughter of a darker hue. I don't play the color. She's a beautiful girl. Okay? If your daughter is beautiful, she's a beautiful girl. That's right. Okay? Can we do that together? Now we're listening to our teens talking, and they're going to show us and teach us the error of our way. Have y'all ever said, girl, you act just like your dad and you ain't going to be no with it? So when they act like that, because you've spoken into their life, because you know words have power, they're unforgiving, and you can't hit the resend button, then what you getting mad for? Your words will shape your world. All right, I want to hear from more of our teens. Come on, come on, come on, come on. Come on now, we got to let it out. Is bullying the major issue in our schools in elementary and middle and high? Okay, excuse me.
Hello, everyone. My name is Renisha Childs. I actually graduated from Virginia Union. Shout out to HBCU. Yeah, and I really believe in the education that I received while I was there and how it shaped how I, as a Black individual, kind of looked at the world and how I looked at the things that people would say to me. And part of why I'm here is based in education, because I'm not from Richmond originally. And I come from a place in Virginia where, you know, there's one high school, 2 middle schools, so all the education that was coming in was the same. There wasn't any discrimination, but being in Richmond, I've really seen that, you know, where you live really does affect the resources that you have and what is available to you, and even your daily interactions with your teachers and how they interact with you. And that's why I'm here, and I think that, you know, bullying is a major part in what we show on our TVs and how we say that our kids have to dress and how, you know, what's important to us and what's important in our homes, you know, having, you know, Jordans on. If we make that important in our culture, then it's our fault that it is like displayed in our children, because now it's what's important to them. So, yeah, we definitely have to take a look in the mirror and what we like show every day as far as our Black communities and our culture. To help our children. That's right.
She's a graduate of Smart Girl of my alma mater, Virginia Union University. Yay. All right, teens, anything else I'm missing? Other than bullying, what else is going? All right.
Hello, I'm Madison. I go to Midlothian, which is a white school. And like all the Black kids, like the Black kids that come from Richmond, I guess, they transfer over to Midlo, they always tell me that I act white, even though I am not, as you can see. Yes, just because that my grades are higher than theirs and then I don't have to talk like this, now I don't have to talk like that.
You Jeff Anderson's girl. That's my boss, y'all. Hey, give my boss, operations manager, Jeff Anderson, a round of applause. Right there with the gray on, Radio 1 shirt. He's my operations manager, a little youngin'.
I don't have to talk a certain way to act my color. Like, I feel like when Black kids say that I act white, that is bringing them down even further, because it's like saying that all Black people are uneducated and they don't have sense to like talk like a civil human being. But yeah, that's all I want to say.
That's important. Okay, name?
My name's True Son. My name's Sunday Otto Ray Vaughn. They call me True Son for short. I just want to tell all the young people here that y'all are beautiful. Y'all are great. You know, one thing about the education school system, they don't teach us the true history of who we are. They only go back to when we came over here as enslaved Africans. But the truth be told, we have great dynasties in Egypt and what was called Kemet, Ethiopia. Even in Europe, the Moors came over there and cleaned Europe up. You know, so know your history. You know what I'm saying? Know that y'all are great, y'all beautiful people. Y'all are divinely connected to God. You know what I'm saying? Black is beautiful. So y'all be beautiful people, man. Stay strong and stay positive. And also, when I was growing up, they taught us that Steve Urkel was like a nerd, a geeky dude. They showed that an intelligent Black man was something to be laughed at and ridiculed. That he was goofy. But the truth be told, Steve Urkel was building space stations, building robots, and ain't nothing wrong with being intelligent people. Ain't nothing wrong with being sharp. Because when you grow up to be a man, a woman don't want no dumb man. And a good man don't want no woman that's just twerking and shaking her butt. So let's refine ourselves, let's be civilized, let's be beautiful.
Yay!
How you doing? My name is Sean Smith. I work with the Richmond Victim Witness Unit for the city, and I just want to say I'm tired of seeing y'all in my office. And I say that in the sense of the system is not a place for us. It does not work for us. It was not built for us. It never will be built for us. It is important for us to take care of our community, make sure that we put the resources back in the community. And like the young man said over there, we need to start paying attention. We need to educate our youth, okay? We need to take control of what is going on in our communities, in our schools, in the legislature, and make sure that the people that are there are not there because they're popular, because they raise the most money, because we know their husbands or their wives, and we felt that they were good or bad, but because we know that they're going to help to benefit us, and that we're going to be able to benefit ourselves. Stay out of the system, please. Stay out of the office. Pay attention to your kids. Go to the schools, challenge the teachers, challenge the principals. Make sure that these systems are in place and that they're in place to make sure that they are uplifting us, but more importantly, that we're uplifting ourselves.
That's right.
Hello, my name is Latrice, and I just want to speak on my son. He's 18 now, but he was going to Thomasdale High School, and he was being racially discriminated against. And I'm definitely going to speak about that because he had to leave there just to get his education. He's in Job Corps now. He's going to get his GED, and he's going to do electrician when he get out. But why he couldn't go to school just like everybody else, but he was being racially discriminated against. Every time I turn around, something came down, they blamed him. When are we going to be judged? Not by the color of our skin, you understand, but the content of our character. That's the way Martin Luther King said, and I feel real bad that my son had to leave school to go all the way to Job Corps. I love my son to death. He's in Lynchburg, Virginia. You understand what I'm saying? I mean, he even went to court for stuff. He fought a white guy, and guess what? They charged him, but guess what? God, favor, and the praying mother he had. They threw it out of court because the judge saw what was going on. You understand? So they need to look into that Thomasdale school where all the racism is going on. They got the police in there that look at the black kids for doing everything. And that's what I got to say.
All right, thank you so much for your comment. All right, we're gonna take a few more. And the child cell leaders, but we got to give them something they want to lead. Okay, I'm coming back.
Quickly, I just want to tailgate off of my son there. That's my 6-year-old son, Nasir Brown. My name is Savande. Some of you all may have seen me on the news recently. I'm a new member with the Citizens Against Crime. And my godson was Traquan Holmes, the young man that was shot and killed Christmas Eve. What I want to say is, just like one of the other young men said, your boys aren't your boys.
Come on.
Until you get in trouble.
That's right.
When you get in trouble, nobody's there.
That's right.
His boys really wasn't his boys because they even came to the funeral smelling like marijuana.
Come on.
So if you don't have decency and respect for yourself,
Yeah.
being able to walk and move on this earth, who are you going to have respect for?
Yeah.
And it's not that black lives matter, all lives matter. And at the end of the day, we have to stand up in our communities and fight for what's right. Don't fight each other. We're not fighting Wooken Court and Mosley Court and Wooken Court and Fairfield and y'all right around the corner from each other. And the whole thing is it falls down on the city also. And this is my personal opinion speaking about the city. At the end of the day, there have been schools taken away from these neighborhoods and kids are being bused all over the city. They're being bunched into one school. And at the end of the day, you're creating a bigger problem instead of resolving what's already out there. You can't put a bunch of problems in one place. And at the end of the day, you think everything is going to be A-okay because you build a nice school. It's not going to work like that. And with bringing up little kids, 6-year-olds, all he wants is his godbrother to be okay. But at the end of the day, there's no other way to explain it to him that his godbrother is up with the Most High right now. And if you don't believe in my God, believe in somebody's God, because that is the only way that you will have safety and peace in your mind.
That's right.
Thank you, sister. And I want to acknowledge Mothers Against Violence joining us. Wonderful. I want the teens to talk. Okay.
My name is Richard. I go to Thomasdale High School, and I just want to talk about the discrimination in the classrooms by the teachers and as well as the students. How like teachers look at black kids in the classroom and they say, oh, they're not gonna do anything in the classroom. Or like, I'm in a lot of honors classes, and you know, the teachers, they see, oh, if the like that one kid said, if the black kid is doing something at a table with a whole bunch of white kids, oh, he's the one who started it. He's a source of it. And you know, I just wanted to talk about that. You know, racial discrimination amongst the teachers.
Come on. That's exactly right. It's gonna get clear.
It's all about dancing and having fun. We were more unity then. Cause now they're trying to blame hip hop for all the violence that's going on in our community. But it ain't really hip hop. It's the evil minds misusing it. Yo, I'm gonna take you back with a blast from the past. The time when people said hip-hop wouldn't stand a chance. I'm talking about the break dancing. They found it strange, popping with some big clothes and the fat
To the stage, Miss Kelly Wright, the mother of the late Amaya Moses.
All right. It's a little hard for me, so y'all give me time.
That's all right.
As Clovia said, I'm the mother of the late Amaya Moses. If anybody came to the rally yesterday, as I said, I didn't lose a child, but I gained an angel.
Yeah.
I'm here to speak to y'all because I want y'all to realize at the end of the day, and I want the kids to really, really listen to me, and the young adults, I will never see my daughter go to prom. I will never see my daughter get married. I would never teach my daughter how to drive. I would never go get my daughter her first apartment. I know it's a little early, I'm not even gonna have grandkids. So to the young adults out here that y'all think y'all tough and y'all in the gang, let me tell you something. I'm from one of the toughest cities in the United States. I'm from Baltimore, and if you read up on it, Baltimore got 400 murders.
Yeah.
Let alone, I done seen people get shot in front of me. I done seen family members get killed in front of me. Never thought it would be on my doorstep. Never. So what y'all need to learn how to do is put the guns down.
Yeah.
Talk about it.
Yes.
If they want to call you a punk, call you all types of names,
Come on.
let it roll off your back, baby, because guess what? At the end of the day, I wouldn't want none of y'all parents to feel what I'm going through. Because every day is an ongoing battle for me. Ongoing battle. I had my good days, I had my bad days. Some days worse than others. Some days I don't even want to get out of bed. I know a lot of y'all sitting here looking at me, how is you functioning, how are you moving, because this little girl right here, she kept me strong, she keep me strong, and she with me right now.
Yeah.
She's here with me, and she asking me to speak to y'all kids, because it's not worth it. Kids, listen to y'all parents. When we tell y'all something, listen.
Yeah.
Because we've been there. We've been there and we've done that. Ain't nothing y'all doing y'all can get over on them. Listen to your parents, and then to the teens, the young adults. Whatever y'all doing, stop it. Stop it. Go out here and try to find y'all a job. Y'all need a job? Come to my job. I got you. I got you. Y'all gotta get out the streets because it's not worth it. No parent should have to go through burying their child. Their only child if you don't have siblings. So all I'm asking for y'all, please stop the violence. Talk to somebody. Don't be scared. Because to the family that made them men turn themselves in, I congratulate them. Whoever you are. Whoever you are. Because you saw that it was not right. And that your kids took a child's life. An innocent bystander. She was an innocent bystander. Outside at her friend's house and got shot. And died an hour later. I was supposed to be celebrating Christmas and New Year's with my daughter, not planning a funeral. I'm supposed to be getting ready to do birthdays and take her on trips. I can't do that no more, because why? Somebody did a senseless act of violence and took my child away from me. Y'all need to get it together, Richmond.
Yeah.
Get it together. Because if you don't, you ain't going to have a city to stand up for. You're not. Get it together, y'all.
All right.
Without a doubt, education matters. Education does matter. The unfortunate piece is that we've been forcing our children in an education system that was not designed for them. So we've got to stop using the oppressor's language with our own children. Our children matter, y'all. They matter. They were not born out of control. They were not born bad. Hold us accountable to educate our children. It happens in the streets. It happens in these schoolhouses. Every time you have an opportunity to encounter a black child, you got to educate them. We come from kings and queens. I'm adamant about this. They have talked about your children. They have talked about you all. That's what our fight is about. Stop talking about it. Stop judging us. The law says you got to educate our children, and that's what we expect. And you will educate them in the way that we want them educated. We want them educated. So on MLK Day, I tell you all, we got to stand up. We've got to stand up. They're counting on you not standing up. They're counting on us giving up because we're struggling. It's okay for us to struggle. Every day we wake up, we have an opportunity to do something different. It is about hope. It is about hope. We got to do this. We got to do this for these children. Our children deserve it. Okay?
Yes. No doubt, no doubt. How's everyone doing today? Good, good, good. We start off, before I even forget, I'm the co-founder of the Ndugu Business and Leadership Academy, and we've partnered with the Richmond Public Library to offer a teen job club. And I heard the police officer mention earlier that there's a job fair. A lot of our teens don't have the necessary tools and resources to know the steps to take to get that job. So we help young people with interviewing skills, resume writing, how to prep, how to dress for an interview. So we have some flyers in the back for more information, so definitely before you leave, grab one of those and get your teens involved.